My mother-in-law wants me to wear a pink dress for my wedding so that she could wear a white dress. I have known my husband for a while now. We met in college and we have always had an amazing relationship. The only problem every single time when we would break up, it would be because of his mom. Like a regular couple, my man and I would always be out on dates. We would go find things to do, amusement park. It doesn't matter. We would always go and do things. And it seems like this would bother my mother-in-law so much that she would just constantly call. Like we would get at least 20 calls every single night that we would go out on a date. Now, the part that really frustrated me was the fact that he would always answer. He would not see anything wrong in her constantly calling while we were out on a romantic date. I would always have to bring it up and say, do you not see how wrong this is? Like, we are just trying to enjoy our time, and you can go to her after we're done if you'd like to, but I would like to enjoy my time with you. And of course, that would lead to fighting because he would say, no, I am the one that's in the wrong. It's not his mom, that she has the right to call him whenever the hell she pleases. So 2 years into our relationship, I broke up with him because I could no longer take the whole fact that my mother-in-law was constantly calling and nagging and getting mad at the fact that I was taking her son just because we were going out on a date. 6 months into our relationship, this man calls me and tells me that he's sorry, that he loves me. He wants to spend the rest of his life with me, so if we could give it another shot. I said yes. Why? Because I love this man. I did not want to see myself with any other man but him. And I clearly told him, if we're going to get back together, you need to talk to your mom because she's in the wrong and I'm not putting up with that again. So he talked to her, and the first 3 months of us getting back together was amazing. Actually, he proposed, and we were getting ready to get everything together, going to see the venue, cake testing, everything that you do for a wedding, that's what we were doing. So when it came to sending out the invitations, we had to call everyone so that we can make sure that they were going to RSVP on time for the food and also that they were going to have the correct address before we actually sent everything out. Of course, his mom is the first one that we had to call. I was okay with that. We called her and she actually surprised us by telling us that she wasn't going to be at the wedding. She was actually very mad. When he asked her why, all she said was the fact that we did not invite her to go to the cake testing and to go see the dress and to go see the venue. That really pissed her off, so she did not want to be at the wedding. So, of course, he wanted her there. He asked, is there any way that we can convince you to go to the wedding? Is there anything that we can do on our end so that you can go to the wedding? She said she would go to the wedding only if she could wear a white dress and I could wear a pink dress. And she also wanted to walk me down the aisle instead of my dad. I turned around to look at him to see if he was going to defend me or say something, because obviously that's wrong. And all that came out of this man's mouth was, that is a perfect compromise. I think we can definitely do that so that my mom could be at the wedding. I told this man if he could not figure that shit out and defend me and put his mom in his place, that he could forget about our wedding, because I am not going to get married to a man that is going to take his mom's side on something that he knows is extremely wrong. Because why in the world would I wear a pink dress so she could wear a white one, and then she also wants to walk me down the aisle? Am I crazy? This is just ridiculous. I am not going to fucking get married if this shit does not get figured out.